You know, it really puzzles me that people think that there is a time limit or a limitation on a person pursuing their dreams. I've never really understood that. People act as long as you're like alive, or let me rephrase that. People act as if certain things are for certain demographics and for young people only. There are so many people in life that they find their calling later on in their life. They find their calling at like maybe 60, 70 years old. There's people all over the world that are traveling, doing amazing things later on in life because they weren't afforded the opportunity to have all their bills paid, etc., for them to work on whatever their passion or their craft is. Some people like to paint. Some people like to do music. I'm a firm believer that as long as you're healthy and able-bodied and able-minded, there's no fucking limit. There's no time limit on you learning how to paint or you creating music. People say, "Oh, you're in your 40s, you need to give up." And you know the people that tell you shit like that? The people that want you to give up on your shit at a certain age, if you haven't accomplished whatever it is you were trying to accomplish, are people that have no talent. People that have no talent, people that have given up on whatever it was that they were trying to pretty much do with their life. So what they do is they attempt to bring other people down around them so that way they don't feel bad about the fact that they gave up whatever it was that they were into. You know what I mean? There's no time limit on success. You know, I do music. I don't care if I'm 60 years old. As long as I'm competitive, as long as the music is good, I'm going to continue to create, because for a lot of people, the music is an outlet. It's how we express ourselves. It's how we get our feelings out. It's how we talk to the public. You know what I mean? There's no limit on that. You can't put a time frame on passion. If you're passionate about something, you should be able to do it until you're able-bodied. And like I said, the only people that have something to say about things like that are the people that have no talent themselves. They sit there and watch you chase a dream knowing that one day your dreams are going to come to fruition, or your passion project is going to come to fruition, or you're going to elevate to a space to where you're no longer socializing with the same people that aren't out there grinding or that don't share the same mentality as you. You know, when they say things like misery loves company, like, that's a real fucking thing. You know, misery does love company. There's a lot of people out there that wake up every morning and they do the same thing. They live the same cycle. They wake up, they take a shower, they go to work, they get something to eat, they come home, and then they rinse, wash, and repeat. And then there's a select few that want more out of life than that. Some people want to travel. Some people want to see, you know, different cultures, eat different types of food, go see exotic places, you know, experience life. And sometimes, you know, that could happen in a blink of an eye. How many people do you know or have heard of that, you know, they say they put out a song. I'm going to use music as a reference because I do music, so I'll use music as a reference. Like Lil Nas X. He literally was at home one day. He dropped a song kind of like a meme, kind of like a joke, and this shit blew up and became the #1 song and was on the top of the charts for the most weeks in history. His life changed immediately in one fucking day. So for people to say, yo, you know, you're too old when nobody knows the future, it's just stupid. You know, you can't put a time limit on success. And for some people, you know, success is different. Some people, success for them is, hey, I just want to touch one person with my music, or I just want to influence one person or inspire one person. And that's successful. Some people say, look, I just want to make enough money to pay my bills off of my creations. I want to be able to paint a picture, sell the picture, and pay my rent, and not have to worry about the stress. So everything is different for everybody. And you just got to figure out what it is that you want to do with your situation. And I just, like, I don't understand it. Like, there's a lot of things that go on in life I just don't understand, because I'm not cut from that cloth of a hating ass person that's going to put myself or somebody else in that position. You know what I mean? I can't look at somebody else and be like, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. I'm more like, yo, go for it. Let me know how it works out. I hope you get it. I hope you get there. Rather than, oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that and you're too old for this. And, it's a lot of hatred. It's a lot of hatred. It's a lot of jealousy. And like I said, it's the people with no talent. They have nothing to live for. They have no drive, no ambitions, no goals, that come up with those type of things. Prime example. If you just open your eyes and look around, everything you see in life was somebody's dream. If you look up the street and you see a fire hydrant, it was somebody's dream to create that. It was somebody's dream to make that work as a device or as a tool or whatever. We're surrounded by dreams that came true for individuals. But yet you have people that want to stop you from inspiring to live your dream and to go for your goals or whatever the case may be. Look around. The house you're living in, the apartment you're living in, it was somebody's goal and dream to basically design that and put that together for somebody to be able to live there. And then somebody figured out how to monetize it and make money off of it. Creation and monetization. And for some people, they don't get good at certain things until they've done it for 10, 15, 20 years and so on. So for people to think, like, oh, you got to stop because you're 40. 40's young. 40 is young. You're not even halfway through your life. You just became an adult at 21. So if you're 40, 45, you're still young. And you have these individuals that are actually going to try to hate and deter you from your goal because they have nothing going for themselves. And they've never tasted any form of success. But the bottom line is, you are not too young. And the time, not that you're too young. You don't have a time limit. The time is not running out on whatever it is that you're trying to do. Just stick to your course. Stick to whatever it is you're doing. People aren't going to understand it. People are going to think you're crazy. People are going to think, oh my God, he's been doing this for so long, but nothing is ever happening. They're not going to understand it. But the minute that the shit takes off, they're going to be the first ones in your inbox, calling your phone, knocking on your door, dropping a comment under everything that you post, like they were supportive the entire time. And a lot of these people, they're not supporting. But don't listen to these people when they say shit like, you're too old or time's running out or whatever the case may be. As long as you're competitive, as long as you're happy, as long as you're growing with the times, keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Look at Amazon. Amazon started out as like just a book club or a book company in somebody's garage. Now Jeff Bezos is like the wealthiest man in the world, damn near. Something crazy like that. But he kept pushing forward when everybody else told him what he was doing wasn't a good idea. He kept pushing forward. Kept grinding. Kept focusing on the vision. And then what happened was, when the industry shifted, he shifted with the industry. So if there's anything out there that you enjoy doing, do that shit. And don't let these people stop you. It's your boy Noah Jones. That's some motivation for y'all. Peace.